Hello all, welcome to the online section of GT103 Learning and Technology. So today's video, we're going to go through the syllabus entirely and what you can expect from a syllabus and how syllabuses contribute to your course. So in order to find the syllabus for this class, if you come into the course shell, click on course information / syllabus, which you can see right here on the left. Scroll all the way down and it should say GT103 syllabus fall 22. We'll go through in the next video how to navigate and how to see things and all that will be in our course shell. But for right now, we're just going to concentrate on the syllabus. Here's what your syllabus is going to look like. It is going to be where all of your main information is kept when it comes to that class. So, for example, this one right here, the very first thing that you see on any syllabus is going to be the course name and the course code. So the name is Learning and Technology and our course code is GT103. After that, it should have which session or which code is that this syllabus is applicable for. So for us, it can be fall 2022 syllabus. And then the very next thing on all of Carolina University's syllabi is the professor information. This is going to be very important. It's going to help you access that professor and be able to reach out to them and know how, who, when, where, why. So here, my name, Professor Jennifer Gentry. My office is in Stevens Hall if you come to campus in room 107. My office hours, these are going to change a little bit, so I apologize, but I will update the syllabus and I will post it in the news and announcements. But right now it's going to be 10 to 11 o'clock, probably Mondays and Wednesdays only on campus, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays online only. So hopefully I'll be able to break up that 10 to 11 a.m. Between on campus and online only. Or you can always schedule an appointment with me at my Calendly. A lot of professors use that. It is an appointment app. So you can go in and select an appointment. Here, I can actually show you what to do. If you just click on that, it'll take you to Professor Gentry's scheduling time. Here, you can schedule either a 30 or a 60-minute meeting, and you can either schedule it in person, which is that top line, or in through Zoom. All you have to do is click on what you are requesting, and it will show you my availability for, I believe it's 2 weeks. So you can always book an appointment with me up to 2 weeks out. You select the day you would like, and then it will bring up the times that I'm available. So that's going to be the easiest way to get a hold of me and to make sure that I'm exactly where you think I am when you need me. Going back to the syllabus. So the next thing on there is my campus phone number, and that will only be answered Monday through Friday, usually 8, 9 o'clock in the morning until probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I will not answer that phone on the weekends. So just an FYI for everybody. Then it's going to be my email address. And then specific to me, this is not going to be on everyone's syllabus. I do have a Discord because I am a computer science professor. So that is the link to my Discord. I did make a channel in Discord. That's GT-103. If you have no idea what Discord is and you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Do not sign up for it just because I said I have a Discord. That's just for those of us that are lovingly nerdy. Okay. So the next thing on your syllabus is going to be the Carolina University mission statement. And this is basically what our university is based on. Carolina University is a Christ-centered university committed to educating aspiring leaders worldwide throughout exceptional teaching, scholarly research, creative innovation, and professional collaboration. Okay, so that's going to be the same on everybody. Now, when you start scrolling down towards the bottom, you're going to have course-specific information. This is going to change between classes, so this is where you really want to start paying attention. Here, I listed that there are no course prerequisites for this class, so you all are in the right spot. And then the next thing up there is the catalog description of what this course is. You can take a minute to read it. I'm not going to waste your time by reading it exactly word for word. But if you're interested and you want to know what that course is actually going to be about, take a second and read that paragraph. Scrolling down, you have course delivery and methods. So this syllabus is only applicable to the online section of this course. So it is an online only course. It is completely asynchronous. We are not having any synchronous Zoom sessions when it comes to GT103. You must access the information and the recorded lectures. You must demonstrate what you've learned, and it is your responsibility to participate throughout the week and to stay on track with the class, okay? I don't extend deadlines, so please make sure that you know when things are due, and we'll get to that in just a second. So some things of what you should be self-motivated, self-directed, use good time management skills. And luckily we have an assignment that's going to help you with that. Be ready and willing to learn, be prepared, okay? Contribute in a collegiate way to discussion forums. So when we say, what did you learn this week? It needs to be 150 words or less, or more. It has to be well written, your grammar, we are professionals at this stage of our lives. So we need to start acting and practice acting like a professional. Support your classmates. We're not here to put anyone down. We're not here to tell anyone anything is wrong. We're here to support and to lift each other up. And create a contingency plan now. So you always know if you don't have a contingency plan, I'm sorry, Wi-Fi going out, electricity going out at the last minute when something is due, that's not really an emergency. You've had an entire week to get something submitted. So make those contingency plans. What's going to happen? Do not wait till the last absolute minute to submit homework, because you know what? Something is going to go wrong. It's just Murphy's Law. Next, you'll find some course objectives. So what we are going to do in this class is we are going to go into your personal Clifton strengths. We are going to learn about academic learning styles. We're going to talk about library research. We're going to talk about time management, technology, reviews, and how to use different technologies in the university setting. And finally, we're going to create something that we call a life plan. So we're going to get more into the life plan next week, so don't start panicking yet. So our course resources. In this section on all of the syllabi, we'll have where your textbooks are going to be located, any kind of information that you need outside of your textbooks, journal articles, things of that nature. If you need any special computer software, that's all going to be in this course resources section of your syllabus. So we don't have a required text, but we do have a required resource. Now, there are many different ways to get this resource. We are going to take the Clifton Strengths Assessment for students. You can find a code with an ebook at the link that's up there. I'm going to go ahead and click that right there so that you guys can see what it looks like. Here it is, the Clifton Strengths for students, just the top 5. It's $19.99. You will get a code. You can enter the code in with your account and you will be given access. The other way that you can do it is you can purchase the Clifton Strengths for Students book. Now, the book also comes with the code, but shipping is going to take a little while longer. And we are doing this next week. So we want to make sure that you have it. So the book is not necessary. It's the same stuff that's in the ebook, but I do have a copy of the book. So if anyone would like to borrow it, I do have a copy. Some of the recommended resources. The first one is the book. The book purchase may or may not come with a code. Be careful purchasing used books when it comes to this Clifton Strengths Assessment. A lot of used books, the code has already been used, so it does you no good. Okay, so just an FYI. And here's another book. I may add another book or two onto this of just some things that we're going to pull out I'm going to pull out because I'm teaching you. Excerpts out of, and I'm going to kind of show you some different things. And it's just kind of some research that has been done in different areas. After the course resources, you come to your measurable course learning outcomes. And these are going to be things that you are going to accomplish during this course. So upon completion of the course, you will be able to do something. So you're going to be able to identify your Clifton strengths and enhancements. You're going to be able to talk about academic and learning strategies. You're going to know how to use the library. You're going to know where the library is. You're going to learn how to do research at Carolina University. You're going to be able to have a better understanding of your time management skills. You're going to be able to have a better understanding of your technology tools. And you are going to create that life plan. Next section in the syllabus, course requirements and assignments. So in this, I pulled out some of the assignments that were a little more vague in their name. And I put a little bit more explanation into it. And I put some point values on it just to get you an idea of what it is. So for participation, you're going to get 5 points per video. For full credit, you must watch the lecture using our Proctor 3 software. And we'll get into how to do that in a minute. Your videos will be posted on Mondays at some point in time, and you're going to have all week to watch the videos. Participation is either credit or no credit. You don't get partial credit for watching part of a video. Either you watched all of it or you didn't watch any of it, okay? So it's all or nothing. Now, as far as assignments go, we've got a few different things. The first week assignment is an e-learning profile update, and we'll go through that and what that's going to look like here in the next video. So update your profile with current information, a photo, just so that your faculty and your classmates can identify you. We're going to do the Clifton Strengths Assessment, and we're going to do a written assignment based on that. And when I say a written assignment, it's not like a long paper. It's like a worksheet. We're going to do a learning styles assessment. We're going to discover which learning styles you tend to lean towards. And again, a written assignment, which is a worksheet. It's not a paper. The only paper you're going to have to do in this class is your life plan at the end. The rest of it are more worksheets that you're going to fill out as you go through and questions that you're going to answer. You do have a 32-day commitment, which is our time management assignment. That's going to be in 2 parts. So you're going to plan it, then you're going to execute it, and then at the end, you're going to submit part 2, which is basically how did it go? Then you're going to write an incoming letter to the incoming freshman, and you're going to explain how things work and things that are good and bad, and maybe somewhat successful habits that you have. Last time I did this, that incoming letter, I allowed either a video or a written assignment. So I probably will do that again. The video was kind of fun. There is a weekly discussion forum. So it is 30 points total, 20 points for the initial post, 5 points each for 2 responses. So 20 plus 5 plus 5, that's your 30. So it's going to be a weekly reflection of what we talked about for the week. So you do need to make an initial post before doing the replies. There's more information in the post, and we'll go through all of that in the next video. Last but not least, we've got a life plan. This is something that you're going to work on throughout the term, and all these different little pieces are going to all come together into that life plan. So we're going to be introducing it next week in week 2, and the final project is due the last day of class. And this is the written paper. If you are taking English Comp 1, you will be able to write a paper for both classes, but you need to submit it in both classes. And again, we'll give you more information of that starting next week. Now, in my syllabus, the most important, at least I think, is this page right here, this page 4. If anything, print out this page 4, keep it with your notes. This is what you're required to do, what we're covering for the week, what readings you have to go into, what topics we're covering, when things are due. You've got your discussion forum posts, initial post, and reply due date, and you've got all the assignments that are due with their due dates. Okay, so this is what you are being held to. This right here is going to be the way you plan out your entire session 1 class. Okay, I've got absolutely everything on here from day 1 to the last day. Take note, we have no class on Labor Day. It happens to be my birthday, so you're welcome and giving you the day off. I'm just kidding, it's Labor Day. So the videos for that week will probably be posted on Tuesday, just an FYI. Okay, scrolling down, we've got course grading and course assessment. So the course grading is going to tell you what percentage that group of assignments is worth. So we're going to take a syllabus quiz here. It's going to be our first assignment. It needs to be done within the first 3 days, or you will be dropped from this class if you don't take the syllabus quiz. Syllabus quiz is worth 10% of your grade. It really says, I've read through the syllabus, I understand, and I will be held accountable to what is in the syllabus. The discussion posts we talked about, the video watching, that's that participation, the assignments, which we talked about all those different pieces of the assignments, the time management, the Clifton Strengths, all of that, that's all going to be worth 30%. And then your final life plan, that's your 40%. One thing I do want to say about these assignments and all of the different course grading assignment types, a lot of it is subjective. So for the most part, I can't tell you that your life plan is incorrect. It's your life plan. But I can give you points off if you don't make it the required length, if the reference page is missing. If you don't hand it in, you're going to get 0. Okay, the same thing with a lot of the assignments. Time management. What is your time management plan? I can't tell you it's wrong, but you've got to complete it. You have to follow the instructions. You have to get it in by the due date. Okay, so this course can really be an easy grade for you if you put the work and the effort into it. Here, the last section that is in particular to a class is the course assessment. If you remember those course learning outcomes that we talked about, those measurable things, like you will be able to put, your life plan together. That's where all of these assignments that are listed in this table, they will correspond to 1 or 2 or all of the CLOs that we listed above. So here is where you kind of connect those dots and you figure out what assignment is giving me what tool in my toolbox. After that, a lot of the information from here on down is university policy information. So late assignment policy. So students are expected to inform professors prior to a scheduled absence or understand work may be made up if possible. Okay. You need to contact your professor immediately if you know you are going to have an absence. For the most part, it's not going to be a problem for online classes. Okay. Students should not wait till the end of the session to deal with concerns about absences or missing work. Okay, here's the grading scale for the university. This is an undergraduate class. So what you see here is the undergraduate grading scale. Next, you've got instructor-student interaction and communication. So please use email whenever possible. Okay, we usually have 1 day to answer, not counting Saturdays and Sundays. Please remember that. Most of the grading is going to be done within 3 to 5 days of submission. This is a very, very large class, and I do have a TA helping me. But just please know if it's not graded, immediately, it's not anything bad. It's just I've gotten behind. I've got 180, probably pushing 200 at this point, students in this class. So that's a lot of assignments to grade. And like I said, it's not auto graded. So just please be patient with me. If you are going to email your professor, and this, again, these are policies that are over the entire university, you must use your Carolina University email. If you use any other email, professors do not have to acknowledge or answer emails back. Okay, so they're not obliged to read, receive, or respond to communication where any of these guidelines are not followed. Okay, number 1, accounts, only university email. Names, please refer to your professors respectfully. Okay. When in doubt, Professor so-and-so. If you don't know if they have a doctorate or not, professor. Every professor that I know finds that to be a proper greeting. Introductions, please use the subject line in your subject line. Put into it what class you are. I've already had a few of you guys email me, and my first question back is, what class are you talking about? Get used to putting in the subject line or the very first line of your email, what class, what section, things like that. If you just say, hey, what is the assignment for this week? A lot of professors are teaching multiple classes. They're not going to know what you're talking about. So please make sure that you put in there as much information as you can. Make sure you use professional language. If you email me and it is in text language, I will respond back and say, please use your words. I'm not going to, remember, we're training to be professionals here. Professionals are not going to use text language in a formal email to a professor. When you conduct here at the bottom, class conduct yourself as if you're in a classroom. When I watch those videos, because when you use the proctoring software, you actually do get videoed. When those videos are watched, please make sure you have clothing on and you are in an appropriate setting, because trust me, I've seen videos where neither one of them have been adhered to. Just saying. So we are going to be asynchronous, so it is less formal, but at the same time, please make sure we are training ourselves to be professional. Okay. We've got course attendance, we've got participation, we've got the disability assistance information at the bottom, and at the very bottom of the all the syllabi, that are at Carolina University, the academic integrity and misconduct section. Academic integrity, what it includes, this is directly out of the course, the academic catalog, and academic misconduct. At the very end, I've got a bibliography of a few different things that I'm kind of gonna pull from for some of my lectures. So there's some things that if you would like to take a minute and either read or look at, or if it sounds good or familiar to you, you can do that. And that will be the end of the syllabus. So do me a favor, take a minute, take that syllabus quiz. Make sure you chose yes, that I read the syllabus, I went through the syllabus, I understand what's being expected of me, and I am going to adhere to it. Once that syllabus quiz is ended, if you have not completed the syllabus quiz, you will be dropped from this class. Okay, so just FYI, because I need you to participate in order to be here in this class. So hopefully this has been helpful to you, and I will see you in the next video about how to use e-learning. Bye.